Hello, it's me, Maggio. We're the Mario Brothers, and we're giving up on life because I don't want to beat this game. I really don't. I want it to last forever, like uh, peppermint gum, like Big Red. Mm-mm-mm. You know, that was my name in high school. Oh, there he goes, Big. Nah, nobody called me Red in high school. John, how are you? Hello. Over on YouTube, keeping that YouTube warm. And what's up, Baron? First in chat. Deoxer, how's it? This is our color test. I hope you like the colors. We got all the colors here. Every color ever made. The best. Majo Rage TV, how you? How was Helldivers? Something like that? I don't know. Cinco play. First with arithmetician. Means first. Means first. DD Dragon, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Play Thousand Year Door next. If somebody makes a demake for SNES. Oh, I had one of those weird bubbles in the throat. You know when you get talking like that? Yeah, if somebody makes a demake for Super Nintendo of Thousand Year Door, I'll play it. I'll play it. Oh, Cinco, well, you're just going to have to enjoy the weird array of colors. What is the secret of the pattern of these colors? You ordered a Wii Power Brick. Congratulations, DD Dragon. I know it will bring you happiness when you are united with that Wii Power Brick. You ate a lot of Big Red? You ate it or you chewed Big Red? Did you swallow it? You can't say what they called you in high school on stream. So how's everybody doing? What's going on? Sorry I'm late, but as I said yesterday,
a wizard is never late. Further back, snores here early. He, like single play, is triggered precisely when he means to.
You hope your system works. The Wii seemed like it was a pretty durable system. And you have a Wii brick and a Wii Power Brick. I like it. I like it. The Wii. The Wii was a cool system. You know, Wii's are pretty durable. I've seen people go. I've seen people use Wii's as like, you know, stabilizing a table or fixing the foundation on their house. Dropping from the stratosphere and landing on a Wii to break your fall, that sort of thing. They call me Hobo because it was a short Spanishified version of Jobo. I don't get it. James, how's it going? How are you, lad? Thanks for joining us. We're playing No Signal today. The goal of No Signal is to figure out why this specific order of colors exists on this screen. Much more. Yeah, the Wiimotes. I never used the Wiimotes. If I could avoid using a Wiimote, I would avoid using a Wiimote. I played Metroid Prime Trilogy with a Wiimote. That wasn't so bad. But oh, you like this game? You're a fellow No Signal Light. I don't know what the fandom's called. Oh, you swallowed the gum. Dang. I wonder if it's still with you. They used to say, I don't know if this is still true or not. They used to say, let's start the game. They used to say that the gum stays in your system for 50 years or something. This is back when they used to say that Pluto was a planet, so take that with a grain of salt. Okay, let's see. We're here in the weapon world. Yeah, it's spooky in here. Look, they have ghosts, Mario. Hey, you're scared of everything, my bro. Oh, that's true. I'm gonna get you. A system update, your favorite game. What's up, Sarge Smashy Poo? How are you? You always avoid Wiimotes? Yeah. There's very, very, very specific instances in which I would use a Wiimote. You know what's amazing on a Wiimote? Okami. First time I played Okami was on the Wii, and then I went back to the PS2 version. I was like, it's better on the Wii. You get to draw on the screen. Amazing. Should have been on the Wii in the first place. We are close to endgame. It's sad. We're starting the beginning of the end game today, but after that ends, we're going to begin with the start of the post game after the end. It'll be good. Trying to say cognizant. Good luck with that. That sounds like a wizard name, doesn't it? Cognizant the Silver. Trust me, if I didn't have to ride this thing, I wouldn't. Oh, there's a person on top. Oh, yeah, look at that. That wasn't very nice. Okay, let's keep using the lamb's lure, or is this it? Did it already turn into the thing? I was gonna thought peek that. Come on now. Now, speaking of intentional controller throwing, did any of you ever have a problem at any point in your life with rage quitting, rage throwing of objects? Majo Rage has got it in his name. Ninja Temper had it in his name. But were you ever controller throwers? I was not. I would get frustrated for sure, but I think my mom would kill me if I threw one of my controllers. Even as an adult, I'm like, you better put that $80 controller on the floor delicately. Well, this is awkward. What should I say? Oh, I like him. Relatable little amoeboid. Looks like an earthbound enemy. What the? He's split into 1,000 pieces. Thunderbolt. Nah. If you wanted to throw something, yes. Oh, you've never wanted to, in response to a sporting event, you've never wanted to light a bus on fire or something like that? I get the get the sense that some sporting fans have more significant anger issues than throwing a controller. No, you had one job. You were never a controller thrower? Oh, you rage hit your brother. That's younger brother energy right there, Baron Red Wing. He taught me not to, though. How did he teach you? Cognizant the Wizard. I'm telling you, this is a thing. This is a thing. Looked it up. The reason the colors are in that order is because they're sorted from highest to lowest luminance. Oh, that makes sense. Because it is dark blue at the end there, so. Let's take a look. Yeah, look at that. It's almost hard to tell that the green and blue are in order of luminance. But that's, if I had to organize this, I would have put the light blue next to the white, and then the yellow, and then the green. But, you know what? I'm not in charge of color order. That's interesting. Glad to know it. One more useless fact to impress the kids with. No, I'm not going to close this software. Are you kidding me right now? Oh, violence. He taught you not to hit him by him hitting you. In brother relationship, Mr. Temper hit you. Let's take care of the hippopo. Hey, what do you call a hippo with one leg? Gotcha right here. Make way for fair itself. Pain Spout is a hardcore naming convention. Just gotta say that. We were super mad at losing Smash through a GameCube controller once. Oh, and it did break. Ooh. And thankfully, you mellowed out with the age, huh? Age. That's one of the nice things about growing older. You kind of do mellow out. You in the clinical sense, not you personally. Baron actually got it right. You still call it a hippo. Because you usually don't change the names of animals depending on how many legs they happen to have in a moment. We want to get the Out Foxies for PS5. Haven't you had enough, DD Dragon? I didn't have anything to say, so I decided to say that. Dayoxer said never threw a controller on purpose. I don't think. Worst I ever did was snap a PS1 disc. Oh, in half? Like with your bare hands, you snap the disc? Oh, he's dead. I gotta do something about that. Let's do... We'll do comeback. Mellow comeback. You could blame it all on me. I was wrong. And I just can't leave without you. Kill it already. Oh my gosh, you guys. Good thing Peach is a boss right here. Okay. Alright. Throw fire at it when in doubt. Dang. Oh, man, it wasn't even your disc? Oh, that's crazy. Crazy. That's uncensored and it predates Smash Bros. So what what kind of low poly uncensored are you talking about, DD? Part was it was my friend's game, of course replaced it. Cause you're a good friend, you know? Final boss of Bloody Roar. Not old Cakewalk. I like that game. I wish Bloody Roar would come back. Who owns that one? Is that Capcom also? They own everything. You heard it here, folks. Okay, I'm gonna do some of this. That didn't help at all. No! No! So what else is it on other than, what else is it on other than arcade? And what's it called? Out Foxies? The Out Foxies. Oh yeah, this looks... That's hilarious. It's like calling something in here uncensored, you have to like squint at it, you know? This looks pretty cool. It does not put one in mind of Smash Bros. But I see the I see it. I can see it. A friend of mine had a disc of his broken by a kid at school. It was like, these discs totally bend without breaking. Snapped his Age of Empires disc in half. Dang. Oh, Bloody Roar was Konami. Okay. So we'll just never see it again then. Wah, wah, wah. That's too bad. Out Foxies almost seems like a kind of thing that they would put onto NSO these days. Oh, they didn't even give me a chance to... Oh, the game's cheating. Okay. Uh-huh. How come? Could have had these guys. Right here. Bang, bang. Yeah, I missed the... How come they took out the iron slapping sound? So how is this arcade that you went to? It must be pretty good if they've got something that obscure. There's nothing over there, huh? You walk across this? Nope. They tried. They tried their best. Ooh. Wasn't it something like that's the last hidden treasure box in the game? Something like that. I thought there was one right next to a save point that was like, this is the last one. Ooh, got the Ultra Hammer. It's not going to be better than Lazy Shell, right? Nah, lazy shells. The best. I don't like these things. They make me real nervous, you know? The Galloping Ghost Arcade. Oh, over 1,000 games? That's pretty good. Yeah, that's a lot. That's not nothing. This guy. It's Mario. It's Mario. How did he get here? We better do something. You're a clock. Missed opportunity to name him Countdown and make a Dracula themed clock. That's okay. Next time. I demand strict punctuality, no excuses. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of damage. I didn't quite get all of that. One of the largest in the world. So where is that located? Oh, in near Chicago. Dang, I gotta get up there. We gotta make sure we get all these. Wake everyone up, it's morning. I don't know what he said. You know what? It's fine. So what was the story on Lamb's Lure? Do I gotta keep using this and it changes into something else? Infinite Metal, I don't know if I greeted you properly. How's it going? Thanks for joining us. We're here at the end. Oh. Brookfield? Oh, okay. Well, been a long time since I was up there. I was at the airport. So I'm just gonna have to never go there, I guess. It's a darn shame. Because it sounds amazing. Okay, one more. Just make sure that these are not the same thing. They're the same thing. $25 unlimited play. So what time they open, what time they close? And how much of an advantage can you take of that? There's an arcade local to me that has something like that. Except I think it's $10 to enter and you can stay all day unlimited play. That's pretty cool. I think that well, it's the way of the future. Okay, 15 seems like my max for that. So I haven't been on social media. What did I miss? Anything fun going on? Any cool new announcements? Oh boy. Time for a group hug. Oh, I missed it. Oh, that cures status ailments? Did I know that? I don't know if I knew that. Just gonna play it safe here. I don't want to embarrass myself in front of my friends. 11 to 11. Oh, 11 to midnight. Got it. 11 p.m. to midnight. Unlimited play for 1 hour. That'll be $25. Nomura confirmed KH4 will indeed have Disney Worlds. Ooh, was this? I didn't even think about that not being the case. Did he confirm that it will have Final Fantasy characters? Because that was the big thing that I missed from the thing. Let's do oh, we can't. Makes sense because Mario. Mr. Tempered, how's it going? Well, you know what they say. Mr. Tempered is always late. And never early. He arrives precisely after the time that he should be here. I believe is the exact quote. How's it going, Tempe? You only know of uncool game news announcements? Oh, so all of them? Just kidding. Gotta say just kidding, because somewhere somebody's gonna be upset about that. Okay, what else you got? Oh, he's done. He's done. Go ahead and hit this thing. A brother! Did you like my sunglasses? Did you? These are important questions. Oh yeah, they announced the Final Fantasy X Octopath stuff. I asked about that earlier. Somebody dropped something for it in our Discord. But yeah, I guess it's for the mobile game. So there's that. Oh, and it's the Japanese only one. Oh, okay. Dang. It's a good thing I guard my emotions, because otherwise that'd be really disappointing. Because I like FF10. Oh, stop it, Mr. Tempered. Go back to liking at least one thing. Alright, time to save it a game. Was there something you get if you get every hidden block or a hidden treasure chest in this game? I can't recall. And there's somebody that like tracks that for you. I got scared. Well, now I'm curious. I want to fight it. Oh yeah, you get the cool boss music here. Well, dang it. You know what? I was going to use Mallow. How about a group hug? Does it cure mushrooms too? It do. You had one job. Let's see. What is it? Cleanse. Parties refresh. Refreshes status. Cleansing juice. There we go. Let me get these thought peaks in. Machine made, they're called. I guess they're all the same. They better be all the same. I fight for evildoers everywhere to protect the world from devastation. Oh, so you can't triple tech with the morphic status effects. So if you got a scarecrow or a mushroom, I guess you can't do the triple techs. So that's too bad, because that would look amazing in the cutscene, yeah? Okay, just try it, though. Just... Was I born dizzy? Or why was I born dizzy? Oh, he had a different saying. Well... Now I gotta get the other one, then. Oh, yeah. What was the deal with the lamb's lure? Does it change into something else? Or what? Got him. Get Miyamoto on the phone to fix this? Yeah, hi, Mario's dad. I'm going to need you to allow triple text with mushrooms. And he's like, I'm right on it, bubby. And that's exactly what Shigeru Miyamoto sounds like. Boop. Yeah, right here. No gauge move for us. Wah, wah, wah. Bait uses changes to sheep thing. So this is not its final form right now then. Oh no, Mallow, no! Darn it. I guess we could have used the therapy there. Oh well. We didn't. We didn't. Ooh, big damage. Oh, come on! I didn't get it. That's too bad. Oh, probably should have healed up Mario. That's right. He'll be okay. He'll be okie dokie. Okay, one more chance of redemption, Mallow. Huh. I wish they'd bother to paint me. That's fair. Ah. Okay, see, I remember to actually heal Mario this time. So what do we think? Are arcades going to make a comeback? I mean, not to the full status of their heyday, but I've heard more people talk about arcades recently. And there seem to be some pretty good ones. Excuse me, what? Oh. Is that the... What the... Okay. Hang on. Hold up, hold up, hold up. What have they got in here? Okay, yeah, that's worth getting. No, on the arcades? Yeah, I don't think... I like, as soon as I asked the question, I was like, you know, this sounds like... It sounds like asking if they'll ever get back to their heyday. I don't think that'll ever happen. But why can't I get this? But I would like to see... There we go. More where possible. That's for darn sure. Darn it! Yeah, a minor comeback. It's still a comeback, but minor. I don't think we're ever going to see a major comeback. Online gaming is too popular for arcades to become anything but niche. That makes sense. Could they come back in a niche sense, though? You know what I'm saying? Work, work, work. We can use this here. Let's hold off on that. You know what would be nice to see again is arcades and malls. You can like casually run into an arcade. Ah, darn it. Oh, there's new stuff here though. So that's good. You like casually run into an arcade versus you gotta drive to an arcade to do the arcade things. Love conquers all. What a thing for a female hammer to say on this game. Oh, what the hey. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, even malls are on their way out. There's it seems like there aren't a lot of like public community type things anymore either. People have generally become more more isolated. Oh, come on. Okay. Let's swap it to Bowser and get this out of our system. Here we go. People, you need to put quotation marks around socialize. It's a poor substitute for real socialization. As much as I love this, it's definitely a step up from socializing with randos on social media. That's for sure. Quote unquote social media. But yeah, stuff in person. That's the way to go if you can. If you can swing it. Oh, you know what? I need to do this first. Latin, huh? What is this? Final Fantasy? Where did I come from? And where am I bound for? Speaking of time hits, I don't know if you were here last week. Or yesterday. I don't even know what day it is. Yesterday, and we got the Geno Whirl on Exor. Did the 9,999 damage. It was a great moment. You had to be there. Wake up, Mario. Wake up, my guy. Oh, when people tell me my guy in like a passive-aggressive way. Alright, that takes care of him. Man, oh. Dear Mario, I baked you a cake. Peach. Let's see. Last time I played an arcade at a mall was 17 years ago. In Toronto. Where is that? People don't really wander anymore. You find what you want online, and then you go specifically for that these days. Yeah, I mean, we're heading into an isolationist society. Absolutely. 90% of those are here. Well, that's good. I'm glad we got a place. Never that into person stuff. I guess I did more. And I get, like, I'm kind of preaching to the anti-choir here. I get that stereotypically gamers tend to be, you know, the loners and stuff like that anyway. I highly value community stuff and doing things with real people. I miss doing a lot of that. After moving, there's not as many people that we know out here. But I'm a very personable person. Personally. Thought peek this guy. Now this won't let you get Clay Morton again. Like these are all just like copycat stuff. Social media is the best thing ever. Just ask anyone what they think is the best anything, and you get tons of quote social interaction. Thanks for the little fingers there, Deoxer. Yeah, it's great. To succeed at social media, you just do that. There's a couple different approaches to succeeding at social media. I think for a while I was taking the hot take, the witty, composed criticism, the bait even route. That'll get you hits. There's also the route where you can absolutely just pretend to like every single thing imaginable, and be a commercial, and you can definitely get the clicks that way. But yeah, social media, if it comes down to all we get is internet interaction, I think that's real. It's a real poor substitute. I mean, thank goodness some of us have got families and things like that, personal friends. Oh, I already did the thought peeking here. Sure, we'll use the lamb's lure. It's a lot harder to stay social in real life as an adult if you don't have children. Allow me to echo that by saying it's a lot harder to stay social in real life as an adult if you do have children. It's a lot harder to stay social in real life. One of my favorite jokes is nobody ever talks about Jesus' miracle of having 13 close friends. Well, 12. We could say 12. 13 is a stretch. Yeah. I messed up my own joke. Yeah, there was a time when we first had kids, made it impossible to get together for anything. A little easier now that the kids are older, but yeah. Let's see, partied a lot in your 20s? I'm not suggesting partying a lot. I think community engagement is really good. But I don't want to go to parties or anything like that, you know. I do want to make my community a better place with other people who are like-minded. I'd love to meet people in the community and things like that. So I'm very much not an isolationist type. It's rough, you know. My shoulders are stiff these days. This guy right here, Doppel. Why would you put a character like that in this game? Your IRL friends live in my hometown. Seeing them is hard after moving further into the country. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, it's tricky, definitely. Someone told me recently how I have all these social skills and do all this social stuff they wish they could. You're fairly surprised. Some people are very, you know, there's degrees, right? Some people are very along certain lines of enjoying or not enjoying social interaction. Speaking of social media, it is a weird phenomenon online. It's almost like some people treat it like a contest to see how antisocial you can express yourself to be. Like, I'm so antisocial. That's kind of like the butt of a lot of the punchline of a lot of web comics and things like that. Maybe we're moving on from that. I don't know. It's low-hanging fruit. Yeah, kids know kids creates a huge gap. Yeah, definitely. Bam. So I get why people enroll in things like community service, in religious groups, in scholastic groups, in neighborhood watches groups, in book clubs. I want to be in a book club. That sounds friggin' amazing. Why don't we have a book club? I want a book club. Let's see. I had the opposite because both of my kids have special needs that make normal adult socializing nearly impossible. Yeah, definitely. And even, yeah, I mean, having kids, that makes socializing real tough. You know what, Bowser? You're going to go physical. Physical. Only people you feel like you hang out with are people with kids. Do you know many people without kids? I wonder, like, what are the stats on that? Are there more? There can't be. I was gonna say, are there more people with kids than without kids? That doesn't make any sense. What a stupid question. Because obviously the kids would count as people too. No. Freds are bogged down by kids. One of my favorite comedians, Jim Gaffigan, said, what does he have, like 5 kids? I can't remember. He was like 5 kids. Maybe it was 4 kids. He's like, if you want to know what that's like, imagine you're drowning and somebody throws you a baby. That was great. That's a great analogy right there. Parents tend to make friends with other parents because their time is spent going to events for... Right, well, the events are the The events are the thing, because you could be isolationist with kids. I know a couple people like that. You know, the hardcore homeschoolers, stuff like that. They don't want to see anybody, things like that. Kids definitely can make it tougher to socialize. But in that example there of parents make friends with other parents, it's the events that are the hinging point. You can go to events as a person without kids. Absolutely. You got your Magic card tournaments, your Warhammer games, board night, you know, all kinds of things. You ever hear how most humans' capacity for social connection is along the lines of 3 to 4 very close people, about 12 close connections, friends, and maybe about 100-ish social contacts you can maintain. When was that? That's actually really interesting. When was that data rolled out? Like, when did they come up with that? Because I feel like those numbers would dramatically change depending on what time in history those numbers were crunched. Like now, like imagine those numbers now versus say like the 1950s. It seems like it would be a pretty different set of numbers. 1980s, maybe. But post-COVID, everybody's mad at each other and isolated all the time. That's another thing, is everybody's mad at each other. If you're not mad at each other, you should be. No, just kidding. That's so many people. Ruin book club because you only talk about Lord of the Rings. You'd ruin book club because you don't like anything. That's your problem, Mr. Tempered. If we're going to go to personal remarks, if that's the stage of the stream that we're at already. We started a book club. We never agree on what to read. Well, the way to solve that is each person gets to pick something, right? And then you just roll through, and then the next person picks the next book of the month. They say the Illuminati is led by 125 elites because that's just a bit more than a typical person can effectively track. Who says that? Your kids could also have kids. Yes. Presumably not when they're kids, though. So if we're talking about kids, like in terms of age range, not just descendants. Like, obviously, everybody alive today is a descendant of somebody. Mr. Tempered might have been grown in a petri dish. I don't know. But book clubs are lady parties that I'm convinced don't involve books. That's misogynistic. I've been in very masculine. Look, if you guys need the hyper macho stuff, you already play video games. You already tell me about your conquests of the digital spheres. But if you need hyper macho, like, book reading, we could read David Copperfield, you know? We could read Tarzan of the Apes. Number 2, I am, yeah. Pretty pumped I am, yeah. Crush you I will. Yeah, I didn't know he was a cat. Let's keep going here. Let's see. For me, most of our friends we still are in contact with have kids, so my daughter plays with them and hangs out. Sometimes makes it easier. That's cool. I'm happy for you. I am. Yeah, moving is another thing that will definitely upset the that will upset the social interaction order. That's not the right words I was thinking of, but that's okay. Should be in more book clubs. That would probably fix my word choice. When's the last time you read a book, anyway? What was the last book that you read, actually? Now I want to know. I want to know. We're going to sort out people here in chat. No judgment. Just a little. A little judgment never hurt anybody. What was the last book you read? Got it. Haha. Boom. Yeah, but then you're stuck being friends with Magic the Gathering people. Yikes. Mr. Tempered, I feel like you'd fit right in. You'd fit right in. I like MTG people. Why do you don't like Magic the Gathering people? Why? What kind of bias do you have against this? Yet another thing that I'm learning that you have a bias against. We should change your name to Mr. Biased. That'd be delightful. You could put it on your taxes. These guys are not working very hard to guard this. Does it seem like this final dungeon is a little on the lazy side? Oh no! He got me. Right after I said that. Uh-oh, we have anti-religious talk in chat. Somebody banned the banner. Church is a book club. I've been to churches in very diverse places, so I don't know about the hates variety part though. A lot of people will think it's like churches like for white people. Like you've never been to Hawaii or Southern California. I dated a librarian. She wouldn't let me over any time around her book club. Why? Were you anti-book? Plan around your friends' kids to go over to their place and hang out. Dunbar's number was from the 1990s. Ah, interesting. So I would imagine that those numbers are probably even less now. Seems like. They ought to do the study again. Tribe village size. Does that scale in terms of where you live, though? Because, you know, we don't. A lot of us don't live in villages anymore. We live in some densely packed areas. Let's start a book club. See, Infinite Metal is right here. Your phone adds. You can't blame it on your phone. Do gaming history books count? They are books, right? Yeah. Last book you read. Books on any subject count as books. Concept has been around longer. I read the 125 Illuminati rulers theory in a book from the 1970s. So what's the earliest example of it? Huh? Public domain classics. Marry me, Infinite Metal. That's good stuff right there. I'm into public domain classics. How many more times do I gotta use this thing? Automod will catch your book. You could creatively spell it, I think. Okay, so Traces of Two Paths. That'll count. That'll count. First person to name the book. Here in chat, Major Rage TV. He knows how to follow the thing. Ogre Battle Prima Guide. Oh, shoot. I read that, too. MTG people suck. Uh-oh. Y'all are uppity today, huh? Oh, you're really reading Paralandra? Really? For about a year now. That's peak Paralandra energy right there. Tough book to get through. I gotta read that Hideous Strength still. Was it you? Oh no, it was Infinite Metal. We were talking about the space trilogy. You know? Last read The Art of Worldly Wisdom by Balthazar Gracian. Really? I took you as an anti-book person. I must recant. Nindo Way of the Temper? Assuming that would annoy me. Just to like look at the word, is that what you guys think? Like just to look at the word is annoying? Mostly, I think the only thing that annoys me about a Nindo, if it's not on screen, is it was when people talk it up like it's Euphoria. That's actually annoying. But looking at it's not that bad. Like I didn't have any trouble actually writing, you know, like the. Oh, we can't do it. I didn't have any trouble actually writing the Anindo chapter or anything. I didn't have to soak my feet. It was fine. Let's give Gino a chance because we love him. And the shooting star shot. Here we go. Was the two Twin Peaks books? That's a good restaurant. Mr. Bias? Oh, you should go with Mr. Bias. Mr. Bias or Mr. Biased? You read gaming books all the time. So what was the last gaming book that you read then? If that's the last book that you read. Sweepy bye. No, way too early on that. You know what? Frying pan time. Well. Oh, Twin Peaks the show, not the restaurant. Oh, Just kidding. I'm glad that you. I'm glad that you gave me the follow up for that joke. You're incredibly pro book. Well, that's good. You're incredibly pro book. Maybe you're not as pro book as you say, Major Rage. Oh no, I feel dirty. I made fun of Major Rage. How could I do that? Dude's the nicest guy on the planet. You know what? I apologize. Gospel and Matt? We're going way back. Bigger than Hitler, better than Christ was your last book? Well, who wrote that? I've never even heard of that one. Scarlett asked if audiobooks count. I don't have any strong feelings about that in this period of time. They'll count, sure. Last book you read and last book you listened to could be two different questions, but they don't have to be. You know, for the sake of the discussion, I think we could make them the same thing. So, last book you consumed. There we go. History of Dark Souls. You died probably. Lowercase p? Bold. Very bold. So do you primarily read gaming books, Syncoplay? Or do you find yourself enjoying Homer's Iliad from time to time? We got somebody at the door. Hang on one second. I'll be right back. You guys can look at the no signal. Actually, here. I'll be right back. Wife got it. So I enjoy the peace and quiet. What a a-hole. Can't believe it. The book is called You Died. I thought it was probably the last one I read. Oh, You Died, comma, probably would be a pretty interesting name though. Everybody loves Ninja. Oop, right here. Ah, no, no. Most of what you read is about gaming these days. Nice. That's good. Do you go back and read your own stuff from time to time? Like, did you read your Draken blurb in my book and think I really nailed it? Or did you think, oh, I sound so cringy? Because I think there's like two types of writers that you could slip into. You know, you could slip into either writer like something that easily slips. Oh, probably shouldn't have done that. Probably should have did a thing. What's an example of occasional non-fiction interest for you, Cinco? So it is On the Awakening by Nora Roberts. Okay, one I have heard of. All these books I hadn't heard of, but I'd heard of that one. Let's see. We're going to Thought Peek again. Let's try it. Got it. I got nothing in to say. That's weird. Probably should have used the sheep item. Oh, I missed that comment then. I beg your pardon. I did not read that one. You read your book? Is it MC Hammer time? It's you know what is difficult is reading comments out of order on chat. I must have missed some stuff then. I wish I could zoom out on this. You know, there's a lot. Oh, see, yeah, I didn't see that. There's a lot I missed. Hang on. Oh, Athanasius, also going way back. Infinite Metal. Hey, what's up? Fabian Arias 3455 over on YouTube. How are you? Sorry I didn't greet you right away. The chat scrolled past me too quickly. I hope that you're doing well. Ah, no. I missed it. It's called Brutally Mock Your Typos. I couldn't possibly. There we go. I think generally people agree now that audiobooks count as read. Yeah, I couldn't say what people, generally think or not about audiobooks. I count them as consuming the book, but I don't care enough to make the kind of arguments that you'll see some people make. Where like, no, it doesn't. And if you listen to an audiobook, you didn't really experience the book. It's like, shut up. They consume the book. That's ultimately what matters, and whatever works for you. Like, if audiobooks mean more people experience books, great. I think that's amazing. Now, do I think the act of reading is the same thing as the act of listening? I don't think they're identical things, but I think you could do both things to consume the same material. I'm more than a mere minion. Oh, yes? Lamb's Lure. Let's see. Yeah, we got the door. Peace and quiet. What a dummy. Let's see. Oh, Chapter House June. Nice. Some June-ishness in here. I went back to Dune, the first book, and I was like, I'm gonna read this again. It's been like 25 years, and I started, and I was like, I'm good. I like Dune. I don't dislike Dune, but you got to put some effort into that thing, You made a book in 2nd grade about a haunted castle. Neither you're proud of what I wrote, but under no pretend that it was great writing. I just hope other people liked it. I would honestly tell you if somebody told me that they liked it or disliked it. I would give you feedback. But I know like 2 people who have read that book, so yeah, I can't help it there. I thought it was great though. Let me toot your own horn here for you. I thought it was great because I need to get this thought peak, darn it. Hang on. You may chance to make up a compliment. No, just kidding. I like it because it was great. It was a concrete personal story that had a connection to the game. So it wasn't just like, this game's cool because it has dragons in it, It's got that personal touch to it, which I really appreciated. So thanks for writing it. Congratulations on being in the most controversial book of 2025. Yeah, Scarlet's, absolutely. And I hope that you understand my, and thanks for joining us, by the way, Scarlet. And I hope you understand my comments, too, as well. Because I want to be as inclusive as possible with audiobook consumption. Because I think that's worth doing. I think it's better to be... Oh, these guys. I think it's better to be inclusive than not. Like, it doesn't actually do anything for me to say, oh, it doesn't count as you actually reading the book, Like, you experience the book. That's fine with me. But to my mind, when people get too uppity about the reading versus audiobook stuff, it screams a fandom arguing about something, So I know people like yourself who need to consume audiobooks. I consumed a lot when I was doing like inventory and stuff like that, and I could just kind of mindlessly count and listen to things while multitasking. I've done it a couple times while playing some grindy games. So I absolutely appreciate audiobooks existing. I think they're great. Yeah, even if it's not exactly the same, it's still good to listen to the book. Because too, like, if I read my kids a book, like, sure, their eyes aren't actively reading the book, but they're experiencing the book. That's more important than whether you're actually doing the reading yourself, I think. Yeah, absolutely. You're listening to Asimov's Foundation and Empire. Oh, my goodness. There's some good mentions here. Every once in a while, there's a book in the beginning experience properly in audio. But most of the time, an audiobook is the full book experience, plus better emotional weight from a good reader. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I don't have any. I don't have the stats on that in front of me, and I don't care to make the distinction that big of a deal. Like I don't think either one is better than the other. I think either one can be better than the other for you personally, for a variety of other reasons. Let me give an example. I tried to audio book The Martian. I could not do it. Was it Will Wheaton was doing the voice? The whole time it was overly laden in sarcasm, and I couldn't do it. But then when I actually came to read the book, I was like, okay, I can do this now. Conversely, there are books that I needed an audiobook to get through. The Silmarillion. First time I ever got through that. As much as I love J.R.R. Tolkien, first time I ever got through the Silmarillion was an audiobook. The Martin Shaw version for you aficionados of Middle-earth. All 0 of you. No, I think a couple of you are. Let's see. Hopefully, I'm not about to print the most controversial book of 2026. No. Well, first of all, Syncoplay, I mean, you're a fairly outspoken person, from one outspoken person to another, but I don't think you have enough enemies who will come out of the woodwork to try to tear down, years of your life. So, yeah, count yourself blessed. And I hope it's the best possible book launch. I will say, I'm going to live vicariously through you here. I'm going to absolutely, absolutely take pleasure in the successful launch of your book, as if it were mine. And I will tell people that I wrote it. No, I'm just kidding. I won't go that far. But I hope it's the best possible launch imaginable. A lot of people feel really strongly about House of Leaves being read probably by the people I trust. Reddit all say they wish they had a normal format copy of the book instead. Can't do audiobooks. I don't absorb and listen to as well when I read it. I love stories. When I was younger, read anything, get hands on it. Eyes just went. Yeah, and the eyes will fade eventually too. Everybody's, Let's see. I've never read House of Leaves though. I don't think I know much about that one. Infinite Metal, you loved the Silmarillion, reading the Silmarillion, or the Martin Shaw, or now there's the Andy Serkis version, which is really good, by the way. Well, Tempered, it would be interesting to see the stats on that. But again, I got to reiterate, I don't care enough to take a hard stance on either one. I think it's great if people consume a book this way, and I think it's great if people consume a book this way. Because bottom line, I think it's great if people consume books. Period. Reading the Silmarillion. Oh, nice. It took me 4 or 5 attempts to make it through the whole Silmarillion. Like, it seriously took a lot for me to get there. Now, first time I read Silmarillion, I was like 14. So, I did not have the capacity in me for the Silmarillion. I didn't have the patience. I didn't have the imagination. None of that for the Silmarillion. So it took me forever to get through the whole thing. Now I love it. I love that book. But my goodness, not an easy read. I'll cast a spell on you, and now you're mine. I forget what song it was. The Andy Serkis version of Silmarillion. The Martin Shaw version's not so bad. I think it is Martin Shaw. It's old, and he mispronounces a lot of things, which is distracting. But to put it mildly, but it's not bad, especially considering it was the only thing available for the longest time. But the Andy Serkis version, he does the voices. He does voices, so you get to hear like the voice of Ungoliant, and you get to hear the voice of Melkor, Morgoth Balglir. You get to hear all that good stuff, and he does a really good job of pronouncing the names of things properly. It's pretty good. Would recommend. Ozzy is written non-linearly with strange formatting where parts of the story exist in the footnotes. Some pages are formatted like a maze, so you end up literally getting lost in the story. Sounds like a confusing choose-your-own adventure. Let me see. Do I agree, Major Rage? Oh, with Tempered's comments? It's another comment from Mr. Tempered that I don't agree with now. I do not have a hardline stance on it like that. Oh, interesting. Ender's Game was written with the mindset of reading it aloud. It's been a long time since I've read Ender's Game. Oh, Dracula. Oh, Dracula's a good book. That one hooked me. That was a page turner for me. But yeah, different people struggle with different things. It's really interesting. Oh yeah, this boss has a different form depending on which one you finish first. I forgot about that. Let's use some stuff here. Ba, 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 da, ba. Oh, I can almost never get the timing on that one. Bot peak this guy. I lead a carefree life. Maybe too carefree. Yeah, look at that big smile on his face. He's just living his best life. Oh, James, you got a funny story for me? I'm always down for funny stories. Tell me a funny story, James. Let me hear it. And also, tell me the last book that you read. If you don't mind. Let's do some HP Rain here. What was the last book I read? Hang on. I'm juggling a couple right now. It is... Oh, it's a reread of Lord of the Flies. Last book that I read. Let me see. Let's do some of this. HP Raincraft. It took me a little while. I was like, wait, what? And then because I forgot I used HP Rain. That's fun. That's fun. That's a good one. So you were talking to a few people earlier today about age. Told them my age. One person said, my parents are your age. You immediately crumbled to dust. What? Okay, follow-up question. What is... Now, that's your answer, James, obviously. But what was the last thing somebody said to you that made you feel that old? That made you feel so old you thought you would crumble into dust? I'll tell you, a couple of years ago for me, I think it was in 2020, 2019, something like that. Somebody told me that they were playing... This is on Twitter. Somebody told me... Oh, earlier today, I was playing with my mom's childhood Wii. And I was like, what year is it? I think it was 2020. My mom's childhood Wii. I was like, are you old enough to use Twitter? How old are you? I didn't ask how old they are. I'm not in the business of asking people on... oh, shoot. I'm not in the business of asking people on Twitter how old they are. People calling you Unk? Like your nieces or nephews? Got him. Oh no! He almost hit me. You know what? I want to see because I think I'm gonna miss something. Let me see here. Like this looks like an exit, you know? Because it is. Probably needed that earlier. Yeah, mom's childhood Wii. I had hoped that they were kidding, but I don't know that they were. And again, this was in 2020, so you try and do the math on that. I tried. I was like, I don't know. I don't know how to figure this one out.
Production is on schedule. This despite the fact that Claymont and Bowyer, Spidovich, and the Exum Rangers were defeated. At this rate, Smithy will have a new army in no time.
A new army? You can't be making more weapons. Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
Oh yeah? Who are you?
This is the Mario. Give up now while you still have a chance.
Shut down production now or he'll stomp ya.
Oh, that was not this guy talking. Whoops.
What did you say, you little puffball? Mad Mallet, trash 'em.
Oh, wow. These guys look tough. Yeah, I think you would have to be vague on the terms childhood. But I still couldn't figure it out. Like, I get in 2020 saying my childhood Wii. But my mom's childhood Wii? I don't know. MTG? Oh, because we were talking about Magic the Gathering, Mr. Tempered. You're, quick on the uptake today, huh? Let's see. It says, my bestie sent me pics from my nephew's high school graduation recently. I babysat him as a kid, so I felt older than Methuselah. I get it. Yeah. It's weird. Like, one of my wife's nieces just got engaged. I'm like, isn't she like 8 years old? No, turns out she's 18. I'm like, oh, what happened? You blink and kids turn into adults. It's weird. I was talking about because time passes. I was talking about the last MTG tournament I played. Person asking me about it didn't recognize the set. I googled the release, and they said, "Oh, I was only 7." Ugh. You look like the guy at the end of the Last Crusade right there. You're getting grayer by the moment. Oh, that was insulting. Yeah. Oh, well, let me share my Norm Macdonald laughing emote with you. Here you go. This guy, he told me, it was very insulting. It was very insulting. And so that's my Norm Macdonald, just so everybody knows. Just so you're not like, why is he doing Jerry Seinfeld? That is all I have in me for an impression of the great Norm Macdonald, who is also late. Late to my stream. Late? I didn't even know he was sick. Okay, let's do a little thought peek here. I put in 10 years here. Oh, dang. Tough guy, huh? Bam, bam, bam. Yeah. No, that's weird. Childhood memories of games 7 years ago. Does feel real strange. Oh, he went down easy. That was crazy. Super cake.
I hope you learned your lesson. We're almost there, Mario. Come on. What do you suppose this switch does, Nothing's happening. Oh, no. Huh? What's with the funny face, Mario? Oh, I know. You're going to make me look, aren't you? I'm not going to fall for that one. Ah, help me, Mario. This is why nobody likes Mallow. Boy, that was scary.
Anybody in chat, is Mallow your favorite character in Mario RPG? I don't know. Have I met anybody whose favorite character is Mallow?
I guess the green switch controls the crane. Yeah, way to go.
Oh, Toad, one last time.
Phew, I made it. I finally made it up here. Let me help you guys out. Princess! I'm sorry I snuck out without telling you or the Chancellor. I just wanted things to get back to normal. I wanted to do my part to help. Princess? Yes, that's it. Any job that lets me help Mario and the princess is worthwhile. But what can you do to help? Well, I carried all I could. Now what could you use?
Oh, you can buy stuff. I forgot about this. Get a couple of these. Get some of these. Oh, that's all you can carry. Okay. Party cleanse. Sometimes you gotta occasionally cleanse the party. So we'll do that. I guess we could just maximally stock up on everything here. Why not? We got all the money here at the end of the game anyway, so there we go.
This is for you.
Oh, rock candy, thanks.
Thank you, Toad. We're almost there. Come on, let's show him.
Yeah, let's, Toad. You be helpful. Baby Gonzo. From Muppet Babies? Muppet Babies, they'll make your dreams come true. Provided your dreams involve Muppet Babies. I don't know, that's weird. Here's the report. Sir, drill bit will be finished on time. We're ahead of schedule. We'll make Smithy proud.
Good work, everyone. The harder we work, the stronger Smithy will become. The weapons we manufacture here will be... Just think of it. When Smithy takes over the world, we can do anything we want. Not so fast! You sure are a cocky bunch. I rule this world, don't you forget it. It's Mario. The Claymore and Spidovich clones didn't stop him. No, leave Mario out of this. I'm the one you need to worry about, not him. Mario, you're about to make the longest jump of your life. You're ignoring me!
Oh, poor Bowser and his shattered ego. Jolly Jared, how you doing? Bowser's number one, it's true. Only Squaresoft had the stones to throw the protagonist as a usable weapon. Yes! Yes! Sad Mallow. Mallow is annoying at best. Mallow is nobody's favorite character. Yeah, it's kind of like he's like he's like no. I'm trying to find a good analogy for him. I almost said he's kind of like the Amaranth of Mario RPG, but that's not true. And then I was gonna say he's kind of like the no, I lost it. I don't know. Oh, he's kind of like the Kate Sith of Mario RPG, but that's not true either, because people love to hate Kate Sith. That's actually my favorite character from 7 anyway. But I can't. He's like Aerith. He's just there, you know. And the only difference is he doesn't get killed, which is too bad. Favorite is Mallow? Oh, that's 100% a Megan Hertz choice right there. Of course you would like Mallow. That's great. Bowser is number one. I gotta reiterate that. Bowser and Amaro get into a partner throwing contest. Who wins? I think Bowser is stronger than Amaro. I'm gonna go there. Who's Amaranth? From yeah, he's baiting right here. You gotta watch it. Yeah. The guy that probably shares a personality with Mr. Tempered. Ironically. You should play 9 again. 9's pretty good. I like it. You know what? These pounder enemies, if you cut them into quarters, then you would have quarter pounders. Feel good. Wham bam slam. Let's use up me the mushroom. on everybody's favorite character here. Steiner is awesome. Thank you. We could agree on something today. Thank you. Steiner is awesome. I think he's great. One of the strengths of 9 is good character development. Like, there aren't many Final Fantasy characters that go through the level of development that Steiner does. I mean, dude does a total, complete 180. Maybe even a 980. You don't know. Let's thought peek this guy. Oh, too soon. Too soon. Oh, he can summon more. Okay. There we go. Got him. So did they ever bring back the weapon world concept in any other Mario game? Or is this it? This is all we get? It's too snowy. It's been a long time. He cute. Oh, okay. Wow. Wipe the floor with him. Yeah, Rusty. Yeah, Steiner and Vivi are tops for me. I like Freya, but I wish the game did more with Freya, especially towards the end. Yeah, absolutely. And you should be able to get over the cartoony characters. That's just a visual style. The game's good. It's very interesting. You got to keep Beatrice. Oh, yeah. I don't like Aiko and Amaranth. Those are the two characters I don't care for on that game. Eating pickles. It's in a 1080. Hey, hang on. They made that spin-off Final Fantasy VII snowboarding game. What was it, like a mobile game that they canceled? Excuse me, that they canceled. I don't know what it was on. Had a 1 in a million Ozma experience. Everybody talked about how hard it was, so I tried him at something like level 60, beat him first try. Melee, the RNG was so lucky he didn't use any of his brutal attacks. Oh, dang, it happens. Yeah, I like Freya. She's visually really cool character design. I like that she's a non-human character. There's a lot that they could have done with Freya. I like the concept of her as like a past ex of Zidane, which is strange, but hey, don't knock it till Trappo. She's a cool character, but like many Final Fantasy characters, the game just forgets that she exists towards the second half and toward the end. Yeah, absolutely. It's a plant. I think essentially we weren't sure that you were serious, which, you know, can you blame us?
Well, like the moon over the day, my genius and brawn are lost on these fools. Haiku by Bowser!
It's okay, my bro.
Well,
Best character. Oh, this guy.
you there, are you the one in charge, yeah?
Oh, this is Peach talking? No, I can't read today. Oh, yeah, Queena. That's a good character, too. You know what else, too? It seems like, well, 10 you could argue. I think 9 and 10 were the last time when we got really strange characters that join your team. You know, like Kimari is in there in 10, and you do have some wacky character design in 10. But 9 especially, you've got all kinds of wild stuff going on. And then it seems like after that, everybody is just like, hello, I'm a human, unless you're playing one of those MMOs, in which case you can play as a potato. You don't think good means what I think it is? Oh, okay. I'll ask for your permission next time, Baron.
Do you know what your weapons have been doing to our world? Stop this nonsense at once.
I'm afraid that isn't possible. Any dissent against Smithy would be dealt with by immediate meltdown.
Meltdown? You can't scare me. I've got Mario on my side.
Dissenters will be eliminated. Production will continue.
They sure showed me. Can't believe those are called Poundette. Oh, once again? Okay. I missed it. Missed it. How many once again is this guy gonna have? Okay, it's just us. Just the four of us. We can make it if we try. Ah! No, yeah, Queena's a great character. A line like "World very simple place." There are just things that you can eat and things you know can't eat. What a great line. You expect any of like the hipsters and mooks in the later Final Fantasy games to say a line that brilliant? I don't think so. There we go. Got the timing. Okay, I still need to get the thought peak here. I gotta wait a little bit. I've been typing it too early.
The union, my son's exams, commute changes. I've seen a lot during my time.
So they have like a whole society in here, huh? They live in a society. Okay, how about... No. They keep using this thing. Probably shouldn't have used it on the boss, but hey, here we are. Oh yeah, give me all the coins. If they lost their urge for weird characters after Chrono Cross, they got it all to their system for Chrono Cross. That's a good example of how like you can have too much. Yeah, I've often advocated for there's too many weird characters in Chrono Cross. Oh, got him. Okay, we'll just wipe these real quick. Well, like what post merger would you say is a game where they've had really like weird, really actually weird characters? Weird characters. Don't try to talk to us. Don't try to talk us out of Fun Guy. Oh, Fun Guy. Oh, I like Mojo in that game, but not a big Pashul fan. I think Pashul needs to go somewhere else. That was scary. But we can't run away now. We've got to kick these lowlifes out of our world. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, I think this is final save point. How are we looking? Everybody's a okie dokie.
Mario, I'm surprised to see you here. But this is the end of the line for you. This is the closest you'll ever get to Smithy, so savor the moment. Harath, you'll be fodder for my incredible invention, the gun yoke.
Gun yoke is a strange name. I'm just gonna say that. Ooh, it has a fire ghost in it. Why don't I remember this at all? This month's goal is 1,000 Shymore units. Rest in peace. Enix or Enix? I always say Enix. Do we think they'll ever unmerge? Would that be a thing? I mean, because weird stuff has happened in this industry. Things have shaken up, you know? Would they ever unmerge? Honest question. Enix. This is the way to go. I don't say Enix. Dan, how's it going with the Black Mage Redemption? Welcome on in. Best weird character is Go-Go for the SNES Final Fantasy III translation. Master of Mimicry copies your goal of saving the world. I like Go-Go. He's cool. If we're beaten, there'll be no one to watch the boss's back. Them's the idea. They might spin off some other companies. At this point, yeah, it'd have to be some significant shakeup, right? Stranger things have happened, that's for sure. So one wonders. One wonders. Oh, whether it matters or not? Yeah, that's not the question. Whether it matters or not, that's something else entirely. I'm of the opinion that very few things actually matter in this industry. Beyond a personal level, either. Like, it might matter to you if, you know, Dragon Quest 12 actually comes out or not, you know. Strange characters are tough addition. You need to keep them a bit tame. I like Gal for that. He's weird, unique, makes sense for him to be contributing with the party. Yeah, and 6 has a pretty weird cast. It's got a lot going on. I think you can do anything. I don't think there's any creative boundary. But I think at a certain point you could definitely have too much of a cool thing, you know? Chrono Cross, again. But, like, I don't think there's any reason why they couldn't have weird characters in, say, 16, other than that the design philosophy was Final Realism rather than Final Fantasy. So, take that as you will. Used to say Rue for Ryu. Oh, and Ninja Gaiden. Yeah, I said that one too. And then I heard Gaiden and I was like, oh. Will we ever get another Busta Groove? I don't know. Will we ever get another Busta Rhymes? Honest question. Let's do... I mean, all of these are really cool. Really cool spells. Hey, I got the timing, but it only did 100 damage. The production line hasn't halted. Look, Mario, this is where the weapons come from. Right there. This must be where Smithy makes his weapons. To find the last star piece and stop the factory, we've got to defeat him first. Mario, there's no turning back now. Are you ready? Our quest is almost over, and when the time comes... Come on, let's get this show on the road. Let's save here. Have a bit epic, you need to rein in the characters or it's not believable. Is anything in 6 really believable, though? I don't know if that's the right word. Like, I can't really believe the magic that's happening in 6, but it has its own internal logic, and at times it could be quite silly, which I think was a strength of Final Fantasies back in the day. They could be serious or they could be silly at varying points. Oh yeah, Evil Santa. You could make silly RPGs, you know. This is one. This one's got some weird characters in it. You've only got what? 2 human characters on the whole playable cast, I just realized. You've got 2 humans, a cloud, a sky spirit inhabiting a puppet, and a giant demon king turtle. That's pretty rad as heck.
You don't believe that in a world where there is magic, someone could abuse it and rise up to reign over the world and then decide to destroy all of it? I don't understand the question. Take this game, for example. I don't believe that in real life any of this could happen, but I believe that in its own universe logic, all of this could happen. You know, and none of the silliness kind of takes that, like, makes it unbelievable. You know? I think an unbelievable thing in here, if it acted against his logic, is like if Mario, you know, committed tax evasion or murdered Mallow because he found him annoying. That would be like a violation of the game's inner rules, you know, because we know Mario would never commit tax evasion, but an insane clown within a fantasy world becoming intoxicated with godlike magic and destroying the world, yeah. Right, believable in the game universe. Got it. So that was the step further that we needed to take. Because when you say believable, that seems to mean in a real world sense. Like, this is how people act, you know? if if a warped serial killer like Kefka suddenly gained godlike powers in the real world, he probably would act like that. But do I believe that would actually happen? I don't know. Believable in the universe itself, though. None of this is where then I'm questioning then if the in-universe logic is that you have silly characters, then whence cometh the question of believability, you know? Tolkien can throw some talking dogs, moody werewolf captains in Silmarillion. Yeah, Sauron you turn to a bat. Yeah. And I don't think, I mean, talking dogs aren't silly. Come on now. It has to fit. No, I have to know what you mean. I've never even met you in real life, so I have to know exactly what you mean. And I would assume that most people, when they say believable, mean in terms of a real life context. What's up, Stud Muffin? How's it going? Did that throat heal up, huh? After all that singing? Accountancy, he already committed tax evasion. What's up, Dan?
Hey, there's the last star piece.
So anyway, though, I guess if you mean in-universe, Baron Redwing, then I need to know what does silly characters have to do with a game's inner logic and inner universe? Like, again, taking this game, lots of silly things happen. It's a silly game. That doesn't take me out of the game because I'm not expecting this game to be about real-world geopolitics or anything like that. The believability applies to that topic. All right, I get it. I understand now. I know what you're saying now. And we had to get there, which is good because, you know, the more we understand each other when we're talking, the better. But now the further question is, what are you talking about when you say silly characters can interrupt or contradict the in-universe believability? It all fits in this universe. Exactly. But then the question is, why don't we see more silly characters in Square Enix RPGs, assuming they could make a silly RPG, right? If we believe that they only could ever make serious RPGs, then yeah, there's no room for silly characters, you know? Well, Mr. Tempered, again, you don't like anything, so it's fine. Silliness is great when it exists, and silliness is not great when it not exists. No, just kidding. Silliness and seriousness, they've got to serve the overall game. That's the thing. I've played some things where I'm like, wow, this is pretty cringe. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. There were parts of it that were silly, and it's not like they took me out of the game because the silliness didn't belong in universe, but because the silliness itself was poorly done. It was really cringy. Like this, there's silly stuff that happens in here, but I appreciate the silliness that happens in here because it fits the game, and it's high quality serious. It's high quality silliness. I really tried hard to get that sentence out. Just watching somebody do a Super Metroid X Zelda LTTP randomizer. Where does Ronald McDonald and Kefka come in? I were talking really randomizing. My goodness.
Huh? Already finished your tour of the factory, huh? All right then, how about a little demonstration? Yo, Smithy, stop making those things and hand over the star piece now. Oh? So you're Mario. Looks like we're gonna have a little dispute over the star.
Just hand it over and get out of my castle!
My, we're a little touchy today, aren't we? You know, I'm actually growing rather fond of this place.
Please, don't make us go through anymore. Just give us the star now.
Better yet, why don't you give me your stars? Why, then I could easily conquer this world. Then we could get rid of all the wishes and create a world filled with weapons.
Oh, this is the part of the game that's the real life commentary, right here. Randomly selects characters, right? Their characters. From what's the broad selection, Dan? Is it anything on Super Nintendo? Say the silliness in Shadow Hearts Covenant is cringe annoying. Oh, I've never played Shadow Hearts. I know a couple people who really like Shadow Hearts. What do you think is a good example of high quality silliness that also fits the game? And what's an example of low quality silliness? I think like I tolerated the silliness in Kingdom Hearts 1, and then by the time I got to 3, I was like, I can't do this anymore. Like Final Fantasy VI, adding a character like a cat that's shaped like a ball and its legs don't touch the ground would ruin it. Really? I don't know. It almost seems like literally anything could happen in that universe. And had there been a cat shaped like a ball that floats in 6, I think you would be using a different analogy right now. I don't think adding a silly character would have ruined Final Fantasy VI. I think if that character and its silliness had been poorly done, it would have ruined Final Fantasy VI. The Headbangers of Brutal Legend? I don't think I played that one. Let's go wallop this guy.
I'll crush you all.
Oh, final boss time. Oh, yeah, we get some final boss music. Might have to turn this up a little bit. See, now, Baron, I think something like a floating ball cat in something like Final Fantasy 15 or 16 that's more realistic in its visual aesthetic, I think that could have derailed it. But 6 is pretty silly. A stuffed animal controlled by a cat ruins the tone of 7. Oh, dang. And that's, I mean, we got to disagree quite heavily there. There's a lot of stuff. If we're talking original 7 is pretty silly. There's a lot of stuff. Like, I could absolutely believe a robot is being controlled by a guy, and it just so happens to look like a cat. Yeah, that's the sellout part there. So that's the believability, even in a real world sense. Cinco Play is it's they had to have some money to cover their stupid long development timeline. But yeah, presented as a serious quest line, I don't know. They kind of play it as a joke, but oh no, well, obviously, Baron Redwing, me disagreeing with you does not suggest that you should not say your opinions. You should say your opinions, and you should stick to your opinions, even when the Well-Read Mage disagrees with you. So says the Well-Read Mage. Earthbound fans see the Earthbound Beginnings SNES ROM hack. No, I did not. I don't really do ROMs and hacks and things like that anymore. So I haven't seen it. Somebody's gonna get some use out of that though. Oh yeah, let's get my boy. I'm spitting hot fire. I didn't know there was a rapper in this game. Oh, ouch. Let's just agree that FF kind of sucked since 6 and be done with it. Why? Are you afraid of disagreeing? Like, it's fine. It's wonderful to disagree. It reminds you that you're an individual and not a lemming. So embrace disagreement. That's what I say. As long as people don't get butthurt about it, it's wonderful. And people will get butthurt. That's what you got to avoid. But don't avoid the disagreement part. Let's see. The money sinkhole in the messenger. It's all the stories by the rope guys. Oh, Sea of Stars. Good example. Every piece of comedy fell flat in Sea of Stars for me. Kate Sith fits a story of eco-terrorism and the world destruction of Sephiroth. Could have been a more related character. Would Kate Sith have changed for you if he had just been a humanoid robot? Like just a humanoid cyborg. You know? I don't know what Cinco Play is latching onto here, but no judgment. Disagreement embrace. Do it. Well, don't be a troll about it, but embrace the disagreement. It's good. It reminds you that you are an individual, just in case that needed to be spelled out for certain folks. Oh no! That thing. Oh, that is cool looking. It's weird to hit it from that angle. Okay, time for a little thought peek. We're just not gonna heal on the final boss. Freshly made and piping hot. Oh dang, if I do say so myself. Some kind of Mako machine. Maybe with a personal story about the ethics of using life force to run himself. Huh. That's interesting. So make him more thematically tied to Mako. I think that could be interesting. I don't know if that improves the character or not. Kate Sith, again, my favorite character in that game. I think I like him because he's not like the other characters in the game. And I think it's really interesting that somebody like Reeve would concoct a personality like Kate Sith. Almost like the silliness is kind of an escape from his administrative life. Let's see. But I'm sure that's overthinking it significantly more than its original developers actually did. You ever watch like a YouTube analysis on Final Fantasy and you're like, this is beyond anything that the developers actually thought about this game. Like, this is the result of 30-something years of overthinking. Zeboid games. Yeah, no, that's a good example. Cosmic Star Heroine was pretty good. I don't think Cosmic Star Heroine nailed all of its humor, but it did more so than Sea of Stars, I'll tell you that. Let's do a little comeback. Mario, come back. You can blame it all on me. Zomboid. Oh, I knew you said Zeboid. Anyway. I still need to play Cthulhu Saves... Cthulhu Saves Christmas. That's what it is. Cthulhu Saves Christmas. Pretty good. That would be an RPG that I would absolutely expect quite a bit of silliness from. And maybe there's an inverse to all of this as well. If you were to play a game like Cthulhu Saves Christmas, and then all of it was, very realistic, very straight-faced characters, all of them humans, all of them talking about, political commentary, that would be out of place and poorly done, I think. So it's like the choice of silly and serious in balance or not, or in either direction, needs to fit the story, right? I tend to think of FF7 as a game that does have quite a bit of silliness and does have quite a bit of seriousness as well. I think over time they tried to make the mythos, maybe if you like, of 7 overly serious. But I tend to think of it as pretty nominally, certainly the original, serious and silly. You know, you got Red 13 in a sailor suit on that thing. My boy. Alright, we're just going to stick with Peach here, because she can do the group hug. I just like this one. Breath of Death 7. Oh, I have that on Steam. I haven't played it yet. I don't know that I ever will, but I need to play that. I think they've made some good stuff. Also, Trapsky, how you doing? What's happening today? Cthulhu Saves Christmas was more involved, or was a more involved game than you expected? In what way? I'm interested to hear more on that. Oh, short games. Dang, you had me at short game. Make sure everybody gets their hits in here.
No! You won't get anything for Christmas anymore.
They should make a game called Smithy Saves Christmas. Calm down, Smithy. Your blood pressure. I missed it. Don't get so worked up. There it is. Think your blood pressure. We just built this yesterday and the foundation's very weak. So stop shaking the floor.
How utterly annoying! Oh, what the? How in the heck?
Ooh, he said heck. In a Mario game? Canonically, hell exists in a Mario game? No, I'm just kidding. Oh, look at this. Speaking of hell, this is nightmare fuel down here.
Ooh, I'm burning, seething. Never have I been so wronged. It is time. I will show you my real form. I will show you my true power. I will teach you respect, and I shall have my revenge.
How come bad guys are never like, you know what? I'm going to start off with me showing you my true power. And then they just go from there. And if that doesn't work, then go down to the first form. They never do that. Cool.
Come on, you puny ants.
Spooky, yes? Doing fine. Oh, trying some Steam demos? Full Trapsky. Let me know if you would recommend anything, yeah? Today I learned somebody actually made a game called Breath of Death 7. Oh, really? Maybe it was the same guy. Do you know the guys from Zeboid? I think they split at this point, but I don't know. There's a certain crowd there, yeah. So it is silly, short, and on the previous games. Oh, really? Huh. More fleshed out story than you expected. From a game called Cthulhu Saves Christmas. Oh, pretty sure it's not the same guy. Oh, okay. Junk room of failed weapon copies of himself. Yeah, because how come it's got faces? Is he himself a weapon? But then who made him? It's turtles all the way down. All right, let's thought peek this. Now, do you have to thought peek the different forms on here? Question. Or is this it? Let's get my boy Gino in here for the Star Riders. I love it. Yeah. Butterfly in the sky. Oh, wow. I think they scaled up the damage dramatically on the remake, too. Like, we're doing insane bits of damage here. Oh, it looks amazing. You know what? Super Nintendo final bosses have got incredible music. Incredible. My head so heavy. Best Christmas RPG to play is Linda Cubed. Oh shoot, what's the best Christmas RPG I've played? Maybe Secret of Mana by default. I don't know. It's hard not to enter a game like Cthulhu Saves Christmas with low expectations, seems like. He does not like a Mario. Blue Stinger is your favorite Christmas themed game. Oh, we could go broader to like Christmas themed games. I learned there's this one game where you play as Santa in like a Metal Gear Solid stealth style game where you sneak into houses and leave presents. I was like, that sounds like a cool thing. I'm gonna have to play that someday. I still haven't played it at all. I don't know. We'll just do this. Spooky, yes? Make sure we get Bowser's Revenge in here. Dude, the boy can hit. Cover my does. Or did I sneeze? True that Santa's just got on a suit. Is that made up? What kind of question is that? Oh, there's that sword rain again. Square really like their attacks involving multiple swords. Oh, what do you got, big boy? What do you got? Oh, the treasure chest one, eh? Which part of this dude you gotta hit the body or what? Whoa, can't move. Smithy's body can't attack. Well, that works. Oh! His attack was incomprehensible. This is like borderline Gygus level cosmic horror right here. Oh, my brain. Well, Peach. Let's do the group hugs. I'm gonna try and make it through this without using a syrup. I think we can. Burning with power. Smithy's body can't attack again. Oh. Shucks. So you gotta attack the head. You know what, Peach? Aside from the thing, you're a little on the useless side. Let's do another syrup. Yeah, we could do this. We could do this. I've beaten Wizardry 5. For me, this is a Tuesday. On a Wednesday. Oh, you know what? I meant to use Gino's spells here. Oh, well. And I don't remember what each of these do. Like, they've each kind of got, like, different... I don't know if weaknesses is the right term. They've got different things going on. Time to heal while nothing can hurt me. Well, see, that's not good. So, how about... I don't remember what actually hurts this. We can try this. Nope. I like Gino's attacks because they're easy. Just hold down A. Cake. Oh, that does it. That gets through the old defense. Oh, what the heck? I didn't even get one. Okay, alright. I'll use royal syrup here. Oh, he didn't heal at all. We could do it. We could do it. Oh, back to the tank head, huh? Ah. Watching. It just looks cool. That's the best thing about it. Okay, let's get this one in here. Imagine if I lost to this. How could I ever live it down? Come on now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It only hit the head once. I forgot that was a multi-hit. Okay, at least we can... Whoa! Swirl the joystick. We got it. Come on, Mario. There we go.
My body and head are burning. It's not possible. I don't believe it.
You know, you should have had another form. That would have been cool. Alright, that's Mario RPG, my friends. Why did it have to be so short? No. I'm glad they added the no. You know, you need a little Darth Vader-ishness there to really sell the drama. Yeah, we all know Red sucks at video games. Hey, thanks for the gracious Sarge Smash winking emoji. I appreciate it. Come on, Mario. Send the last one way up high. He's a plumber. Why would you have him do it? Oh, yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Probably tomorrow, but we're going to do it. Oh, thanks for the GGs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, we're going to have to do it. I'm looking forward to the post-game stuff tremendously. But we'll probably save that for mañana. Stretch it out one more day. And then after that, back to Uncharted Waters, I guess. Uncharted Waters 1. Finish that up. Thank you, everyone. Sora, Donald, Goofy, thanks. The Star Road is back to normal, and... Oh, why do you have to go? Bowser's like, so leave already! So long, Pinocchio. So long, yeah, Pinocchio? Pinocchio? I don't even know what I was saying. See, made you emotional? It feels good. Oh, I gotta get the FX pack. Yeah, there's so much I gotta pay down. There's just too much. I don't know. It's gonna be a while yet before I buy the FX Pack Pro. We just had to take my son and get some antibiotics. That was a big cost. Trying to get that health insurance, y'all. Oh, goodbye, Gino. I love you. Aegis, welcome in. They used Gino's costume for Mii fighters in Smash. And I think that's it, huh? They never cameo him in anything else? I think that's it. At least there's a good reason why Gino isn't in anything else, you know? Like, he's up there among the stars. Character death. I wouldn't call it a character death. No. Not personally. It's a character separation, though, you know? Oh, holding the Gino doll. Sadder than the end of Lufia 2, you know? I just want Bowser to ruin the moment.
Get out of my way! I'm going back to my castle.
Something like that. But he was into it, too. He shed a big, manly Bowser tear. I'm not crying, you're crying. Oh, some nice music right here. John would explain why Terminal Montage wants Gino to appear so badly in another game. Oh yeah, Terminal Montage is good stuff. My kids like those. You're really playing up the guy who doesn't like anything vibes today, huh, Mr. Tempered? This game is wonderful. Kicks the pants off of Uncharted Waters 1, I'll tell you that. That's going to be a step down after this. I've been spoiling myself, though. I spoiled myself with a replay of Ogre Battle. I spoiled myself with a replay of Mario RPG. That's it. We're going to replay Ogre Battle again. He should take this opportunity to kidnap Princess Peach. That's what I would do were I Bowser. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one, bro. Thank you. Just call me a Cinco play.
Oh, yeah, look, he's rebuilding everything. So this is why everybody follows him, because he's big and powerful and loud, but he also works with his hands among the people. Calls everybody comrade. So the next SNES game is going to be the latter half of Uncharted Waters 1. Ah, I love you.
So long, player.
Bye. Oh, everybody. Even Booster peeking in there. Freaking love this game. Every game should end with a bunch of people standing on a stage like that.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
No problem. It was wonderful.
Oh, thank you. Oh, the flattery is so wonderful.
Seriously, Mario, you look great. Have you lost weight?
Oh, I'm trying the Atkins diet.
Oh, awesome. It's all your machoism went to the mustache.
Oh, yeah, the mustache. Thank you so much.
Oh, there's our one peek of Luigi, so he is in the game. Hey, and they kept this 2D. Interesting choice. Is there a way to make it 3D? Oh, he's in the manual. I don't think I ever had the manual for this game. A lot of people will get on me from time to time. They'll be like, well, developers intended for you to have the manual, and back in the day you would have had the manual. I was like, I don't know where you're from and what kind of rich house you grew up in, but all my games were like 98% of the games that I owned were purchased secondhand, or I had rentals, and I rarely had access to the manuals. Yeah, this was a rare one too, so I definitely did not have this game new. Absolutely not. Yes, more games should thank you for your time, because that stems from a philosophy that the developers valued your time at all, which they should. Especially if you're dropping hundreds of hours on one of those epic long games, I think more games should end with the voice actor for the main character thanking you for your time and for playing the game in his broken English. That's what I think. We beat the vidya. We did it. There's Valentina for all you red-blooded Americans in here. Secretly in the game is rumored to be the guy. Oh, yeah, the guy behind the house. Yeah. I always thought of that as Luigi. But I did not know that he was in the manual. You bought from True? What's True? $15. Whew. Luigi was busy learning devil sticks? What is that? Is that like a... It's like a North America thing, huh? I don't know if I've ever heard of that. Yeah, Capcom did a lot of... and thank you to player for playing the game. But they should have had, like... They should have had Alucard saying, thank you so much for playing my game at the end of Symphony of the Night. I think that would have been cool. Yeah, it fits. Developers hate customers. Customers hate developers. Developers hate journalists. Journalists hate developers. Journalists hate customers. Customers hate journalists. It's a big circle of hatred. Oh, Toys R Us. Oh, true, true. That wasn't very nice of him there. Earthbound's thank you screen. Oh boy, here we go with the Earthbound. No, just kidding. Love Earthbound. What does it do on Earthbound? I don't remember. So where you held two sticks and using the spin a third stick? I don't think I've ever seen this. Sure do screw customers. See? You heard it here. Get Konami on the phone. 1-800 hating the customer. Oh, now it's in 3D and it looks like Disney World. Yes. And you know what? I'll say this. More RPGs should end with a parade. You know? Oh, yeah. That's right. First time I saw thank you, Moses, I was like, whoa, what? Mom! And Mom called The Exorcist. It was great. You've never heard of Devil Sticks? Is this a Canada thing or what? I've never heard of Devil Sticks. Oh, and ending with a dance-off. Well, that would have been the DDR Dance Dance Revolution Mario mix. More RPGs should have a dance spin-off game for the GameCube. Maybe it was a Canada thing. Maybe. I don't know. There's things on mainland America that I don't know about from the 90s though. So like in Hawaii, people didn't do the whole I'm going to wear denim everywhere because it would be uncomfortable in the tropics. So I was surprised to find out later that people were like, "Oh yeah, I had a denim bandana and denim underwear and denim socks." And just, no, the Geno doll, protect it with all costs. With all costs, at all costs. We spare no expense.
Bowser's here!
Now they're like best buddies. Till he kidnaps the princess again. This is wonderful. Look at this. See, Geno's still there. As a glowing star fireball. Kidnap incoming. Yeah, right. Walt Disney wishes they were this cool. When's the last time Walt Disney made an amazing collab RPG with a Japanese developer, huh? Pre-internet? Well, I didn't assume things were similar all over, but I'm saying there are plenty of things I didn't hear about though in the 90s. I'm sad. Did they not give the doll back to Gaz? Play it again. See, yeah, nobody wants to watch Uncharted Waters. This guy gets it. All right. Save your cleared data. Oh, we got a little star. Legend of the 8 Stars. Yeah, clear data. Okay, so what do we get to do with this? Does it start you from the very beginning? Or what? Get up, Mario. Tina, you fat lard. Mario, you're awake. You look like you were fast asleep. I'm not going to do the voice. Toad voice is hard. Stay voucher? Oh, we get to stay in the suite. Ah, that's sweet. Gaz has the doll, but then did they get a second doll for Gino? Because Mallow had it in the ending, and Gaz had it in the ending. Or maybe they borrowed it for the parade. Do the whole game as Napoleon Dynamite? No, there's no way. No, and now go fight Lavos? I wish. We're just going to play Chrono Trigger again. That's what we're going to do. Alright, I think... Now that you finished the game, Sound Player and Play Report have been added to the journal. The names of monsters around the map have been unlocked. Okay. Oh no! We are missing one hidden treasure. Well, that stinks. Most damage all at once, straight 9s. Read and weep. Oh my gosh. Okay, best track in this game. Here we go. Actually, I don't know where it is. Oh, right here. Oh, the original. Oh, no! And Mario voice. Do the Goombas have large talons? They're not very talented, no. Oh, wait, red sucks. Where's my winking emoji? So they fixed that one. The missable treasure where you have to stand on Toad's head. They actually put a shelf. So it's not missable anymore. Oh, there it is. Whew. Just having a little panicky attacky. Yeah, that's the one. And when I got to this scene too, I was like, I'm not gonna miss this time. But check this out. See, they put a little shelf there. So now you can just stand on this guy's head and wait till he walks in that direction. And then you just hop up there. Because that shelf wasn't there in the OG. Pretty sure. Like 99.9999999% sure. Almost positive. It was an invisible platform. So I thought that... Is this the same one that we're talking about? Because I thought it was. But it may not be. In which case, that would be terrible. I don't know. In the OGs, NPCs never got close enough to it except Toad. Oh, this is the one. Yeah. In the main entrance to the Mushroom Kingdom Castle. Yeah, because he only runs in that one time. So you only have that one chance. So yeah, they did fix this. I don't remember any other particular one that is like 100% missable every single time. I don't think so. I did not go through all 6 doors, no. If it is in the 6th door thing, that would not be cool. That would be anti-cool. So hopefully it's not that. Do any of you know any like good way to check for that? To try to find like what would be the best way to try and figure out which one is not gotten, because I don't exactly want to go through, you know, every single little thing. Just go there. Duh. That waking emoji. Thank God. No, I don't want to go through every single one though. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to figure out what would be like the best way to not suck at that. You know? Save which ones were completed. What do you mean? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm invested enough at this point. Like after I beat a game, my investment in 100%ing it goes down. We would have to go to each one. All the ones you did will have the X on them. So like this was a hidden one here, right? There's nothing in the journal that actually like shows you any of that, right? No. Yeah, we can't access any like mini menu. Gosh. I don't know. It might have been an early one before I had the thing equipped. Could possibly be that. But I'm not sure exactly. Let's see here. I don't know this person, but they're playing Final Fantasy IV, so that's fairly similar. We'll go say hi to Rich Lich Glitch. Give them a follow if you like their stuff, and we'll say hi. They're playing Final Fantasy IV. And I'll see you tomorrow. We're going to do the post-game stuff. See you then. Bye-bye.